Sasuke hurled his shurikens at Kakashi, confident he'd landed a hit. But when the weapons struck, he realized he'd only hit a tree stump. Kakashi had swapped places using a substitution technique. As Kakashi closed in on them, Sasuke and Sakura took off to find a new hiding place. Sakura, thinking she'd put enough distance between them, felt relief for just a moment until she sensed a presence behind her. Meanwhile, Naruto managed to free himself from a trap, only to clumsily fall right into another identical one, leaving him entangled once more. As Sakura wandered disoriented, she found herself seemingly alone in the eerie forest, when suddenly from behind a tree, a bloodied Sasuke appeared, pierced by shurikens and desperately calling for her help. Horrified, Sakura didn't realize it was only Kakashi's genjutsu, an illusion crafted to throw her off balance, a trick Kakashi perhaps took a bit too far. Now it was Sasuke's turn to battle Kakashi. With quick planning, he set up a shuriken trap, which Kakashi deftly dodged, but Sasuke was already waiting for him, ready with a barrage of punches. Surprising Kakashi, Sasuke managed to graze the bells tied to his waist, but not enough to take them. Meanwhile, Naruto, perched high in a tree, spotted 2 servings of food and immediately forgot all about the bells, his mind shifting to his empty stomach. Kakashi noticed Sasuke's fireball jutsu, a technique that showed Sasuke's impressive skill for his age.
Fire style! Fireball jutsu!
What? Genin can't do fire jutsu.
Though still not enough to overcome him. Unfazed, Kakashi used another jutsu to trap Sasuke with a hand bursting from the ground to grab him and bury him up to his head. Elsewhere, Naruto was about to sneak a bite of the food when he froze. Kakashi had caught him red-handed. Naruto tried to laugh it off as a joke, but it was too late. Not long after, Sakura stumbled upon Sasuke buried up to his neck and fainted from the shock. When she came to, she told Sasuke they'd just have to try again next year, as it seemed that they had already run out of time to capture the bells. But Sasuke, with a steely determination, dismissed her doubts. He had a purpose, a person he had to kill, and he wouldn't waste a single moment. Just then the bell rang, signalling the end of their exercise. Kakashi gathered them together, with Naruto tied to a tree as a punishment. He explained they'd failed because they couldn't work as a team. Each had focused solely on their own objective, with no trust or cooperation between them. Sasuke had acted alone, Sakura had only focused on Sasuke, and Naruto ran off on his own, putting everyone at a disadvantage. But Kakashi gave them one final chance. After lunch, they tried to take the bells from him again. However, Naruto was forbidden from eating, a punishment for breaking the rules, and anyone who shared food with him would be disqualified. Yet as soon as Kakashi left, Sasuke passed his meal to Naruto, and Sakura reluctantly fed him as well. Suddenly Kakashi appeared, revealing he'd been watching. And much to their shock, he told them they'd passed. By working together, despite the punishment, they demonstrated the teamwork he was looking for, and they became his first students to pass the test. The 3 celebrated, so thrilled they didn't even remember to untie Naruto before heading home. Their first real mission wasn't as grand as they'd hoped, locating a runaway pet, much to Naruto's dismay. As they returned the squirming cat to its owner, a loud and rather frightening woman, they couldn't help but sympathise with the cat's constant escapes. Soon they found themselves tasked with more chores, like babysitting a chief councillor's stubborn son and digging for potatoes. Missions that left Naruto itching for something more exciting, demanding a higher-ranked mission. After listening to his complaints, the Hokaha finally relented and assigned them a C-rank mission, escorting Tazuna, a bridge builder. Eagerly, Naruto embraced his first trip beyond the village. But the mission's difficulty soon escalated when 2 rogue ninjas ambushed them, seemingly killing Kakashi in the blink of an eye. Frozen with fear, Naruto could only watch as Sasuke moved to protect him, until, shockingly, Kakashi reappeared. It was another substitution technique he'd used to observe their attackers' movements. With the danger revealed, the mission was reclassified from C rank to B rank, or possibly higher, as Kakashi realized their enemies were skilled and organized. Determined to prove himself, Naruto stabbed his hand with a kunai to purge a poison that had entered his bloodstream, revealing his latent healing powers from the nine-tailed fox spirit within him. As they learned more about the threat, it was revealed that Tazuna's enemy was Gato, a ruthless businessman who would stop at nothing to prevent the completion of the bridge, a project that threatened his illegal dealings. Tazuna explained that his village was too impoverished to afford a higher-ranked mission, which is why he hadn't disclosed the true danger. Despite the unexpected threat, Kakashi committed to protect Tazuna, leading the group closer to their destination. Just as they neared Tazuna's village, Naruto began throwing kunai around wildly, trying to appear braver than Sasuke, but he almost injured a rabbit instead. Suddenly a massive sword whirled through the air, embedding itself into a tree. Instantly, Kakashi activated his Sharingan, his demeanor shifting. From the mist, Zabuza Momochi, a deadly ninja from the hidden mist village, stepped forward, radiating an aura so intense that Sasuke could feel an overwhelming sense of dread. Kakashi reassured him, vowing to protect his students even at the cost of his life. But Zabuza was relentless, quickly appearing between Tazuna and the group. Kakashi moved in for a swift kunai strike, but it only hit a clone. In an instant, the real Zabuza appeared behind him, ready to attack, only to be stopped by yet another clone of Kakashi, who reappeared behind him with a kunai at his neck. The battle had only just begun, and the team was now up against one of their most dangerous adversaries yet. As Kakashi struggles within the relentless grip of Zabuza's water prison technique, Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura are left defenseless against the mercenaries' ominous presence, feeling the weight of their mission settle heavily on them. Kakashi's voice cuts through the tension, urging them to escape while they can. Instinctively, Naruto's first impulse is to run, but a sharp sting in his hand stops him mid-step. The pain triggers memories of his oath, his promise to protect those close to him, and a surge of determination fills him. Instead of retreating, he steels himself, rushing forward to reclaim his fallen forehead protector from beneath Zabuza's foot, a symbolic gesture that he's committed to this fight, no matter the odds. Wasting no time, he summons an army of shadow clones, encircling Zabuza's water clone in a daring, chaotic assault. The clones charge from every angle, but Zabuza's clone meets them with a single, devastating swing of his sword, scattering most of Naruto's clones in a single, effortless sweep. One of them hands Sasuke a Fuma Shuriken, the weapon gleaming with purpose. Sasuke catches on instantly, understanding Naruto's intent without a word exchanged. Zabuza's eyes narrow as he easily catches the first with a mocking sneer, but his confidence wavers as he realizes too late the true threat. The second shuriken, hurtling just past him, transforms mid-air, revealing itself to be Naruto, disguised with a perfect touch of stealth and timing. Naruto throws a kunai with deadly accuracy, and there ends the recapitulation of these episodes. Subscribe so you don't miss the continuation of the recap of the next episodes.